The HAIRitage project was amazing. I came up with an idea of inviting one of my friends, Jerry Goss Simpson, to come into the salon and barbershop and take some photographs, because I always wanted to put together a book, some of the things that were going on in the barbershop. Growing up, we didn't have a lot of photographs of my father cutting hair, and I just wanted to document and pay homage to a talent that he turned over to me and my brother Rodney Brown. I wanted to make sure that we paid homage to him as being a master barber, and to also document some of the great things that were going on inside of the barbershop, such as we had a event that we would do that was called Hot Fish, Cold Beer, and the Blues, where you would pay $30 to get in, and you would get all of the fried fish you can eat and all of the beer that you could drink with the live blues on stage. We did an event called Art on Stockton Boulevard, where we would bring in a local artist, and the artist would do an art talk and talk about their projects. And the first one that we did was actually with Milton 510 Bowens. And then we did things with Jerry Goss Simpson that was just amazing. So we wanted to document it. So I contacted my man, Jerry, who is like a Renaissance man, right? So he does everything from photographs to paintings to fashion. I can't think of anything that he doesn't do. And we got together and I asked him, and I was just waiting for him to come with this crazy price. I was like, okay, I want to pay you, so how much would you charge me to come in and take pictures? And he was like, when do you want me to come in? I'm down for the project. So first thing that we did is we ended up putting together a catalog of photographs, and we turned it into a book. We blew up the pictures to like 24 by 36 in different sizes, and we put them inside of the barbershop. We had our own gallery. It was an art gallery, and we hung the pictures all over the wall, and people came in and they were like, oh, wow, this is cool. So I thought about expanding on that. I said, well, you know what? We got poetry. We got the written word that comes through here. So I started asking all my friends and some of the performers that had been on the stage at the barbershop, could you please write me a poem? And they were very pleased to do it. They were all excited. And then we had politicians that were coming in. I was like, hey, well, can you write something? And then I was like, wow, we got all these musicians. So we decided to do a table book with all this poetry and all this writing and all these pictures in it. And I was like, wait, we can't leave out the music. So I called up some partners and some friends, Harley White Jr., Garrett Perkins, and all these guys. And I was like, hey, you know what? I'm thinking about putting a CD together with this table book. What do you think? And they said, man, you ain't said nothing but a word. We ended up putting together a table book that had a soundtrack. And we released it, and it was like crazy. Everybody was just loving it. And I was like, you know what would be next great thing idea would be? What if we turned it into an art gallery, exhibition? So we ended up turning the HAIRitage project into an art exhibition. Now, we started this in 2012. It ran all the way until 2015 and ended up touring some of the different colleges around. It went out to UOP. It was at Sacramento City College. It went out to Sierra. And we still had other places that were asking for it. So the plan is it's not over. So we're working on HAIRitage 2, Roots of America. First one was a homage to my father and the family barbershop. Volume 2 will be about the history of black hair in America.